Right, okay, so I'm at the farmhouse. We finally built the farmhouse. Let me change the light. It's so hard to I think that's better that way. Ooh, yeah. We finally built the finally built the farmhouse. Finally built the fine house. So the construction was completed today. There's a lot of insects. Lots of bugs. I did not expect this much. So I have to keep my lights to a very minimum to avoid all these bugs flying around. There's one particularly large bug flying above my head. Okay, so updates. We've finished the farmhouse. This is my first night staying at the little farmhouse. I told them I'm going to stay here at random evenings. Ooh, these bugs, they're big. Random evenings, just to take a look at what's happening, what's going on at the farm. And this is the first night of like, plenty of nights. What are you? You're a big one. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. These bugs are massive, and I don't want them biting me. Although I think they're harmless. I also got my little rifle just for, I don't know, critters. I've been told there are monitor lizards walking around, so nice to have a little protection. I got my little jungle knife in case I have to dispose of a snake or a monitor lizard or trespasser. No, I'm not violent. It's big. Ooh. I'm not violent. Yeah, but these bugs are driving me crazy. I have to turn on my lights to drive them away. So yeah, that's the update. I received a few seeds from a chili grower in Indonesia. His name is Agus. He has a fantastic collection of chili seeds, of chilies, and he grows them and he breeds them. He creates crosses. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see them growing and bearing fruit, because in the pictures they look really, really amazing. Excuse the dogs. Dogs are pretty noisy. But yeah, so Agus WiQWYD, if you get to watch this, thank you, my man. Those seeds will be the parents of many, many generations of beautiful chili peppers. Some of the chilies that Agus sent me are actually first that I've seen. So he has some crosses and he calls them some funky names. He sent me two F2, I think F2 or F3 generation, and he called it Valar Morghulis. And if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, you would understand what Valar Morghulis is. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Thank you, Agus. Cheers. Ooh, you see that walking across the camera? That's a big bug. I am going to be sleeping on my hammock. It's right here. You see the string. So hammock is right here. On all the nights, of all the nights that I have decided to sleep in the farm, tonight is a particularly humid one. I've been sweating since after I took a shower at home today. And our dinner did not help at all because we had chicken porridge, hot chicken porridge, and that's my favorite. But it just warmed my entire body. And I added some of my garlic chili paste that I created, that I'm selling soon. I still haven't sold yet those garlic chili oils, because I still haven't found that sweet spot, for me to be able to proudly sell them. A lot of people have given me feedback on them already. My mom-in-law, my wife Ross, some of the people that I have sent samples to, they said it's pretty good. Me personally, I think I still have to do something to improve it, but I think I already have reached that that taste that I was looking for. So I might produce soon and then start selling. Also, I got these Carolina Reaper peanuts. So they're deep fried peanuts, with anchovies and lots and lots and lots of garlic. And I got them from a good friend of mine who also supplies me with a lot of seedlings for my garden. His name is Key Cadiz. He lives in Bacara near LiQWYD. If you're ever in town, hit him up. His name is Key Cadiz, and he actually wrote my name there. So it says Reaper. That's the label of these peanuts, Reaper, and then it says Lakay Nur. So we call each other Lakay, or like buddy, in Ilocano. Really amazing guy. I have to say, really amazing guy. So these are good. I really love them. I've been munching on them since last night. He sent me 2 tubs. So this is one. The one I left at home was ghost pepper, and that's almost done. And I love peanuts. So if you know me, you know that after dinner time is peanuts time. Ever since I was a kid, I just throw peanuts in my mouth, sort of an after dinner snack. So yeah, it's still a bit early, I think. Not even 8 p.m. yet. But I can't wait to see how the garden would look like in the morning, first rays of the sun. There's still, so the highway is just right down there. You can see it. You can see all the people passing by. And I thought there were street lights going into the village over there, but apparently they turned them off. They turned them off. So yeah. Today we sprayed some fungicide on our plants. I do my treatment once a week, so I have a mix of fungicide slash insecticide slash bacteria or mites-ticide for my plants, and I have to treat them once a week for prevention as well as for cure. And then also once a week I spray them with with nutrients. The soil is pretty good, but I just want to give them extra nutrients to help them grow faster. Yo, there you are. Get up. I mean, these things are big. I got a nice little setup here. Some nice candles, hammer. Just behind me, it's like a bedroom. But I don't want it to be used as a bedroom. I want it like a storage room. So this is the only room that has a door, because that's where we store our stuff when we go home for the night. Small town places like this, people go home early. The day ends so early, and I, uh, I had to get used to it so fast, because that's not what it was in Dubai. In Dubai, people don't sleep. You go out at 1 a.m. and people are still in the street. You go out at 3 a.m. and people are still in the street. So, right here, 6 p.m. and 5 p.m. and the stores are already closing down. So, we had to get used to that setup real fast to adapt to our environment now. But yeah, I'd say we're well adapted. Look at me, I'm staying in a farmhouse. Weird, right? I got a blanket, I was expecting, and a jacket. I was expecting it to be cold tonight. It turns out it's the opposite. I'm sweating. I'm worried about these bugs. They might not let me sleep. We also put up a target, I think about 10 meters down that way. I'll show it to you tomorrow. We were taking turns practicing our shots, because we want to hunt birds in the afternoons when the farm is not too busy, and that's why I have this rifle. Pretty good. It's not as like as extremely spicy Carolina Reaper spicy. I don't know. Maybe for other people it's over the mountain, but because I got used to it already, and I eat Carolina Reaper pepper pods, and my system got used to it already. So my threshold is different from other people. So for me, I can taste all the seasonings. Pretty good, but the taste of the Reaper doesn't bother me that much at all anymore. For other people, it might be different. Yeah. Oh, and people who bought Chingado hot sauces, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting our little product. For it's very inspiring to have people posting comments and videos of themselves eating it on Facebook, and that's what happens when you're out in nature. So yeah, thank you so much for purchasing. So you have Bok Bok, Pilay, and family. Amazing. Thank you so much. My upperclassmen from the Philippine Military Academy. Sir Danny Alonzo, he bought a few for his mom-in-law and for his classmates. Um, Sir Roderick Silva, thank you. Um, Attorney Divina Gracia, thank you for, I hope you enjoy them. Christina Cabrera, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope your dad enjoys the seeds. Adds to his hobby. Um, yeah, it's it's very nice to see a lot of feedback, and I'm overwhelmed. You know, and it makes everything that I do down here makes everything worth it to see all those um, feedback that people are enjoying the chilies. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Sir Rommel. Amazing. Thank you so much for um, putting recommendations on Facebook. I hope you enjoy it. And the other friends who ordered, my classmates from PMA, my upperclassmen from PMA, thank you so much. Please continue supporting Chingado. Also, um, I'm doing this little gratitude campaign for Chingado. So we have 4 hot sauce variants, right? So there's the numero uno, there's one count, there's maricon, and then there's cabron. So I have this little gratitude campaign going on, where when you buy the 4 variants in one pack, I donate an extra bottle of hot sauce to a unit um, of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or the Philippine National Police, or a frontliner group, a COVID-19 frontliner team. So if you're in the active military service, or if you're a frontliner yourself, I will send you that extra one. So a 5th bottle. If you're not, then I'll work with you to help you nominate who to send the extra bottle to. Um, and we'll work on it together until it gets to them. And I'll put a little note there saying that it's courtesy of you who purchased it from Chingado. So the donation will be made on your behalf. So that's my little gratitude campaign to support our troops, to support the frontliner um, team who are working so hard, and sacrificing a lot to combat this pandemic. So yeah, thank you for supporting. Thank you for your support, and thank you for contributing to making our troops and our frontliners a little bit happier, if they feel happy eating Chingado hot sauces, Carolina Reaper sauce. I'm sure they will. There's a sense of exhilaration when you eat a super hot pepper for some reason. You get like a natural high, and that's what happens to me when I eat peppers. Wow, I can hear the ocean waves from here. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but yeah, wow. There's a lot of frogs. Hmm. Very nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna say goodnight. Hmm. I think I'm gonna say goodnight. I got some movies from Netflix that I downloaded too. I actually enjoy this because I get a downtime. So I'm going to watch some Netflix movies, and then let's see if I still have you know things to share later on after Netflix. I'll take another video before I head to bed. If not, see you in the morning. Chingado Master signing out. There's Balut. Hey guys, so this is me settled now. I'm inside the hammock, as you can see. It has a mesh to protect you from critters and bugs, which is pretty cool. So yeah, getting ready for bed. Yeah, I just wanna, before I wind down, I just wanna say thank you to everyone. Like, you've been awesome. If you're following the journey of Chingado, from the sauces to the farm to the future products that are coming out of the Chingado kitchen. Thank you. Continue supporting, um, and I promise that I'll continue making our products better, improve our products, and make sure that you're satisfied as our customers. I'm holding the lamp right up there. I'm one hand operating it, so I have to turn it off right now. If I turn it off, you won't be able to see me. So I just wanted to say good night, everyone, and thanks for being there. Yep. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please go ahead, subscribe, so that you're updated with the videos that I post. I don't really post every day, but I post as much as I can. Considering that I divide my time between the farm and cooking the sauces, and I still have orders for smoked meats. That's also another product of Chingado that I have to to get out into the marketplace. So watch out for it. I'm gonna rise early tomorrow, see if I can water the plants early, and then I'll have a chat with you over coffee. Night, guys. Good morning. We survived our first night at the farm hut. I'd say it's quite an experience. I mean, minus all the bugs and the creepy crawlies. It was actually a very comfortable experience. Oh, and all the frog noises. Frogs are horrible. They're like croaking and groaning, and they sound like cows. So now I know why my mother-in-law hates them so much. They are noisy, noisy. So I've packed up, ready to go home. Just having my oh, some of the village farmers are already starting their day. Yeah, so just headed out, finishing my coffee. Um, Head out, take a shower. I've got. I don't think I'll come in the morning to the farm because I've got a few hot sauces to make today. So I'll be making maricon and I'll be making cabron. So yeah, I need to work on those things. Orders are coming in, so, and I'm running out of stocks of supplies. So yeah, I've got to prioritize those today. I slept at I think 1 in the morning. Um, yeah, watched a little bit of Netflix. Um, did a little bit of frog hunting, if you call that hunting. They're so frogs make these where is it here? So they make these seedling bed. Yeah, there you go. My brain's still not awake. They make they make the seedling beds their beds because the soil is damp. Frogs creep up to them, dig their little hole, and make themselves comfy. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. Um, it's a bad thing because at this stage of my plants, they are too tiny to be hosting visitors, and by that I mean frogs. So frogs dig up their little hole where they creep in and rest, and benefit from the moisture of the soil. They also tend to smother the baby plants, and the plants die because of that. And by digging the soil, they also dig up the roots, which are not yet fully settled in the soil. Now, bear in mind that these plants have just been transplanted 2 weeks ago, so their roots are not yet deep. And when frogs come at night and they start digging the soil, they dig up the roots, and that's a bad thing for my plants. Plants die because of it, and I've already seen 3 plants dead and uprooted, and some of them are totally missing from their beds. I don't know if they've got eaten by maybe mice. um, but yeah, they're still very young. They're still very tender. They easily get smothered, and they could die, and I could lose a lot of plants. Now the good thing is frogs eat insects, and I need that for my plants. They help me control um, especially the cutters. So by cutters I mean the grasshoppers, ants, those that cut off stems and leaves and shoots. So frogs devour them. We're not yet at that stage though. We're not yet at the stage where we need those frogs to eat them. So last night, I went around the whole plot, the whole farm, and I saw several of them. Some of them I managed to shoot, and they're laying there now. And some of them, they were not on the plant bed, so I just let them out. The ones that I shot, I'll probably give to the farmers, and they can eat them. These are edible frogs, by the way. So people trap them, catch them, shoot them, and they eat them, and they're good eating. I've tried crispy fried frog legs, and they're delicious. So yeah, I'll probably ask the farmers to do something with them and you know enjoy them. Yeah. So yeah, it drizzled, I think, for a few minutes last night. I heard pitter patter of rain on the roof, but it wasn't that long. I think it was like 5 minutes tops. And then so you've got that big tree behind the hut, and you see the hut's roof is made of galvanized material. So every time a fruit or something or twig drops from that tree onto the roof, it creates a loud sound. It's like bang, and I wake up. But yeah, and you could hear everything. People passing by, people talking, people, motorbikes, everything basically. Uh, so the sound. Morning, Manong. Oh, nakakitong-kitong? Ah, talaga, Manong? Kailan? Ah, thank you, Manong. Ganon, Manong? Kilala mo, Manong? Kilala mo? Okay. Okay. Somebody apparently was going around the farm um, asking. Yeah, people are interested in the chili farm. Don't worry, folks. Once we have a good harvest and once I can distribute seeds, there will be plenty for all. Right now, I just have to watch over them and make sure they grow up and they produce. But once we have a good yield, people of Bangi, people of Ilocos, I will be distributing seeds because I couldn't. If the demand is big for these chili pods, I am 100% sure I will be needing help from farmers. So, yeah, there'll be plenty for all. I'll be sharing. I'll be sharing plants and seeds, and we will all grow together and prosper the chili industry in Ilocos together. And not just chilies, super hot peppers. I have to I have to make that clear that it's no ordinary peppers we're planting here. Um, that this is an experimental farm for me. Once I am ready to share the seeds, I will also have to share my knowledge on how to manage a farm and how to make sure that it's all successful. And I know a lot of people are curious to see what's being planted here. The town is talking that there's a chili farm here. They know it's a chili farm. I've tried explaining to a few people what kind of chilies are being planted, but I don't think they will really get it until they see it. And that's my goal. I want to have a full bloom in a few months' time and a good harvest. And by that time, we can invite people to take a look at what we have here, and maybe let them taste, what we produce. And perhaps at around that time, I can also share the seeds of these chilies with them and help them plant it, help them farm it, help them find buyers for it, and maybe help them make chili sauces and make that a whole industry here in Ilocos. Why not, right? So stay tuned, folks. There's plenty of this for everyone. It's definitely not going to be a one family operation, because if there is going to be a demand in the Philippines or maybe even in Southeast Asia, we will be sharing everything. Yeah. Yeah, another day. I'm just waiting for the guys to come to work. Give them a few instructions. I won't be here in the morning, so I have to give them my instructions. And then, yeah, you'll probably see me back at the farm in the afternoon. But in the morning, I have to focus on making my sauces, so I can start restocking and send out orders tomorrow. I still have I think 6 liters of I think I have 6 liters of numero uno and about that much of 1 count. I ran out of maricon, and I ran out of cabron. I wasn't expecting that the demand for both maricon and cabron are going to be that much, but it's extremely surprising that maricon became a big seller. And I have to thank my mother-in-law for helping me promote that. Maricon has been her favorite, and she tells friends about it, and so people are asking about maricon. People are interested about tasting maricon. It's a delicious sauce. It's very fruity. The smell, the aroma of the sauce it's not chili like, but it packs a big punch. It smells like mangoes, jackfruit. Yeah, so very ripe fruit. But then when you put that in your mouth, oof, oof, oof. Not as bad as the Reaper, but still bad nonetheless. Still spicy. Yeah, but my mom-in-law seems to enjoy it so much. That's her favorite. So I have to make more. I have to make for her. I have to make for customers. I have to make for you, for everyone. So yeah, check out our products. My coffee. So I prepared this coffee last night when I came to the farm. I put it in a thermos flask, and it's warm, not hot, warm, but it's all right. Okay, guys, I think I gotta end the video for now. Ooh, I see joggers. I see a lot of joggers. Ugh, I think it's jogging day. Okay, I gotta end the video for now. I need to make my way home, take a shower, freshen up, and then start my day. See you later. Chingado Master, out of here.